All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I am Melinda J, and I'm here to do a BET recap of the travesty of it all. Okay. I had it recorded on my darn iMac, but ever since that Apple update where they merge everything together and now you can't separate the device between another, it's looking like at this point. Anyways, like I said before, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Did I say that right? Yes, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video, because I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I can go live with y'all and interact with y'all, as well as get that good old community tab so I can post like I am on Instagram and Facebook. Low-key, I'm trying to do better with posting on Instagram and Facebook. I got a love-hate relationship with social media. That's a whole nother video in itself, okay? Disregard the cough, because as I came back from my Cancun trip from a wedding that I was in, I fell ill, okay? It all came tumbling down, all right? So disregard the cough, because that is the final stages of me being recovering from getting sick, all right? I'm not even gonna hold y'all any longer, so let's get on to this review. So the BET Award highlights for me, okay? Number one, overall, it was ghetto. It was ghetto, okay? From the fashions, from the sound issues, from everyone blaming on the teleprompter. It ain't blaming on the alcohol this time. It's blaming it on the teleprompter. Okay? When it came to the teleprompter, you had people like Blue, if I'm not mistaken. You got him saying, you gave me a hard, or y'all gave me a hard one, but I know how to read. When it came to the Dorito change maker segment, yeah, he was having a mouthful with that one. And then you got people like Mary J when she accepted her award, and it seemed like the teleprompter was rushing her to hurry up off the stage. You know how they try to cut on the music, or they try to speed up the process so they can stay on schedule. But with BET Awards, y'all ain't never on schedule, because how in the world y'all start at 7 and end at close to midnight, okay? That's too long. That is too long. Usually it'll last from 7 to 10 at the max, but 7 to 12, folks got stuff to do, okay? Folks got jobs to go to, and so forth and so on, all right? Luckily, I didn't even have to go to work the next day, but it was the principality behind it. Like, y'all gonna have to figure out how to condense that into the 7 to 10 time frame, okay? And then also the problems with the teleprompter and stuff was somebody was standing in front of the teleprompter as Taraji, the host, was still trying to present the next act coming on the stage. So I was like, I get it with the bloopers, but y'all had too many of them, okay, for it to be a professional event, okay? I'm gonna say somewhat at this point how that stuff was operating this past Sunday. But yes, and as far as like the sound technical difficulties on there, most of the artists on there that was trying to hang on to their ear, trying to listen, make sure they stay on cue, make sure they vocals me is on point. Yeah, enough is enough. Fire all them people, or better yet, do better. Please do better. It seems like I don't know, but do better, please. It don't make no sense how y'all make all this money and and especially for equipment that should be like A1, and y'all got all these problems. We get it. There are technical issues, but if it's constantly going on and on with majority, if not all of the artists, something is wrong with that. Okay. Next on the highlight was Brandy coming on stage. I love Brandy. She came on stage, spit some bars while she was on the stage with what's his name? Jack Harlow. Yeah, Jack Harlow. Okay. That's when I started watching the awards, because the award ceremony, because Real Housewives of Atlanta was on at the same time as well. So I wanted to watch that, and I had that on my television, and then I had BET Awards because I was like 30 minutes late to watching it because of Real Housewives being on. That's when I decided to watch the BET Awards, because I haven't watched it in a long time, okay, to be honest. But just by looking at it again from a fresh eyes that haven't viewed it for a long time, I said, y'all still got more work to do. Y'all still not getting it. But anyways, yeah, I came just in time when Brandy had made her appearance during Jack Harlow's performance. I missed Lizzo's performance, but I'm pretty sure she did well. Excellent. 10s across the boards. And then from my understanding, Kendrick Lamar also did a performance. He didn't perform at the place where the awards was holding at. I believe they said it was in the UK. But just from seeing little snippets of his performance, I said, no ma'am. Tomato, 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 throw it away. Ritual, ritual, ritual. Okay? So that's exactly what was going on in his performance. So yeah, that was definitely what was going on when it came to the teleprompters. People blaming on the teleprompters and blaming on the sound engineers with the mics. Each time someone was performing, I could not hear them, especially if it was a good song, especially if it was a throwback song. I could not hear. So the fact that I couldn't hear the song and the music is overshadowing, it's just like, throw it away. Anyways, next on the bracket, Kirk Franklin giving passing the baton, passing the award that he had received, which was the Bobby Jones Gospel Inspirational Award. Dang, that's a mouthful. Can y'all condense that, please? Just a little bit. Anyways, but he won along with Lil Baby, because he was featured in the song with the We Win song. I recognize that song because of Space Jam, the recent Space Jam that came out last year. Okay. So yes, Kirk Franklin, he was throwing little gems in his acceptance speech, which I will do a separate video on that, and that was in regards to the elders within the religious sector, okay, having difficulties or resisting to step down or retire so they can pass the baton, pass the torch on to the next generation so they can continue on with the legacy. Okay. As I said before, that is a separate video because I feel like that goes all across the board in every industry. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that one. So I'm glad he made that statement because it needs to be said, because I'm getting tired of some elders that say the young folks, they don't know how to work, they don't want to work, blah 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 blah, but you holding on to resources. Make it make sense. You holding on to resources as well as you're not and there are some kids, there are some young adults my age that is willing and capable and able to learn, to be taught what y'all do on a day-to-day basis. So whenever that time comes, whenever you are stepping down or transitioning or in that internal sleep going over yonder, we will be able to take the reins and continue on the legacy. But as long as you are holding on to resources and not giving them out, sweetheart, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So until you open up the purse of resources and distribute them wisely to people who really want to continue on the legacy, then shut your mouth. Okay. Shut your mouth. Until you are willing and able and capable to be like, okay, I am about to embark in a transition and stepping down my position, and I need somebody to continue my legacy. Whenever you make that statement, then we can talk. But as long as you're saying, oh, we don't want to work, and they don't know work ethic and stuff like that, how can we when y'all holding on resources and and we don't mind following, but if the leader is not holding up the values that was established, then that's a problem. Okay, we are quick to call you out on that one, just like how y'all call us out on our flaws. We can do the same thing respectfully. I love y'all elders like Kel loves orange soda, but we got to come together and be able to get on a one accord and be like, we see each other. I'm finna hand you these resources and I want you to use them wisely to continue on the legacy. Okay, so like I said, that's a whole separate video in itself, but I had to say it right now. Anyways, on to the next. Big Lotto, congratulations to her on her award. My highlight when it came to her was her bringing on Mariah Carey. Her bringing on Mariah Carey and her physically giving her flowers, for all that she has done and her accolades, her success, and blessing us with good music that could go on and on forever, and also to sample for a revision of the new generation that uses sampling to expand the creativity of their artistry and so forth and so on. But I really enjoyed that portion of Big Lotto doing that because it's Mariah Carey. I was screaming because it's been a long time since she appeared at the BET Awards. So that was very monumental in itself. It was definitely giving young generation, giving the predecessor, I'm not even gonna say older generation because she still looks good and youthful, okay, but it was just that is what we needed to see, because I'm tired of people giving people their props when they are gone and transitioned over to the spiritual realm, and they could have done that now when they was in physical form. So I need us to do that a little bit more. Give people each other their flowers now when they in the physical form. That way it won't be so detrimental and so sad when people pass over and it would have been the shoulda, coulda, woulda type of effect. We don't need that. Do that now, okay? Next on the agenda, okay, because I got my notes here, is Ray J getting caught eating ramen noodles along with the white suit he got on. The jig is up, Ray J. We caught you in 4K in night vision of eating ramen noodle. I think it was very impressive of him not getting a single drop of ramen noodle juice on his white suit. So, with that being said, Ray J, yeah, you keep giving us the off-guard gifts that keeps on giving, all right? But you got caught, bro. We know y'all be starving at those awards. Next on the agenda, the ballroom segment. I feel like that was thrown together. It felt like a spur of the moment interlude, intermission, transitioning type of thing. You know how people go to the concession stand to get something to eat and then come back, or like the band is going during football games and everybody's getting their snacks and stuff during halftime. That's what it felt like. I feel like y'all need to put a little bit more effort whenever it comes to bringing those type of segments on, because that is like a pivotal thing that goes on within the LGBTQ plus community. Okay, so do better when it comes to bringing on segments like that. Next is Ye appearing at the BET Awards. It's been a long time since he has appeared, from my understanding, at the BET Awards as well. And he was there to present the Lifetime Achievement Award, or give his like I believe he said he viewed him as a mentor, so as well. So it seemed like he was also like an added person to to give another aspect of Diddy and stuff like that. So yeah, that was another big highlight. And the fact that he was trying to maintain his breathing so he wouldn't suffocate himself as he was speaking. Yeah, that was, I was leaning to the TV like this, like, okay, yeah, all right, we there, all right, we breathing, we still breathing. Now, also when Diddy came out, of course, Diddy is probably about the only person so far that participates in a dedication to himself. My opinions on the Lifetime Achievement Award this year, I feel like it wasn't his time to get it. All right. Hey y'all, I almost forgot another segment that they need to incorporate, and it just came into mind, and I forgot to put in the video. But I really feel like they need, since the artists that are coming up and they have them on the side of the stage as like another way to put them in the masses of advertising their music or whatever. Since they already are tailored to sponsorships, why not use them as the commercial instead of just going to commercial? Just use their music segments as a whole for the commercials instead of just going to commercials. Have y'all thought about that? If so, that's just something to think about, because I feel like for those artists, since they're up and coming, and of course they need all the publicity, all the press that they need to succeed in order for us as the audience to listen to their music. Why won't y'all just use those segments as a whole, not just 1 or 2 minutes, just use those segments as a whole as the commercial? Since they already are sponsored by with the corporations like Nissan and Walmart and stuff, why not use them in their music session as commercial segments instead of just going into commercial? Okay, that's all I have. Enjoy the video. He's made his moves, rightfully so, within the entertainment industry, establishing the record label and bringing artists on and making sure they do what they need to do to be successful to some degree. I feel like it wasn't his time to get it. I feel like it should have went to somebody else, probably Babyface. Maybe I think I heard somebody saying Luther Vandross haven't received it yet. I mean, there's plenty other legends that are still living that have not received that Lifetime Achievement Award from the BET Awards. So I feel like with Diddy getting it this time around, I feel like it wasn't his time yet. But he got it, and he's off the list of receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award because he already got it. But anyways, And plus, there's probably still some discrepancies going on with him and his artists, and all the handling that has been going on, transpiring over the years. So yeah, that's a whole nother segment in itself. And also another highlight was Young Miami supporting her man with the Go Poppy sign. You know, like it was definitely giving cheerleader vibes. You know how you're dating a football player, the popular football player, and you're, you know, cheering him on, making sure he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and you're getting your record. Yeah, that's the energy that Young Miami was giving me. But if she wants to support him, let her support him. On to the next. Another highlight for me was Paula Patton mispronouncing Zendaya's name. You cannot blame that on the teleprompter, Miss Mamas. You cannot. Her name is pronounced Zendaya, okay? Not Zendaya. So, yeah. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know, all right? Next is the sign language interpreter. Yes, that was definitely another big highlight. That was the second most biggest highlight for me, because I have cousins that are hearing impaired, and just to see an American Sign Language interpreter on there, beside MC Light, doing their thing, I was like, yes, okay, we getting there. I'll give y'all props on that. However, yeah, I feel like that should have been done a long time ago, but we making some progress. And my best overall performance, Chloe, she did a good job. She always does a great job across the board, vocally, choreography, the visuals. She always does a great job. However, my best performance goes to Money Long. Okay, when it comes to the vocals, her presentation, the visuals with the feather fans, I loved it. I love it. And I'm a neo soul type of person, but even with just being a neo soul type of person and seeing all the performances throughout the night, that was the best one for me. I love it. It was very elegant, and it just put you in a whole nother subtle vibe. It put you on the good vibes spectrum. So I enjoyed that segment, and I enjoyed her performance. And let's see, and lastly is the announcing donating to the HBCUs. We all know the typical 5 that always gets it, whether it's between FAMU, Howard University, Hampton University, and now Jackson State University. Rightfully so with Jackson State, because Mississippi is number 50th, is at the bottom of the list when it comes to education wise and resources. So rightfully so, they can use all the donations they can get. However, it needs to be allocated the right way in the right departments, not misused and mishandled. Okay, and then also Jackson State is getting very good success with Deion Sanders being there, Coach Prime. He's doing a wonderful job with the young men down there in the Mississippi realm. But however, there is 107 HBCUs and universities out there, according to the U.S. Department of Education. Okay, and the fact that I keep hearing, and Diddy, he has a right to distribute his money however he sees fit. And he has a right to distribute his money to or donate to Howard University because that is his alma mater. However, can we please hear about some other colleges that's getting donations? And when they get those donations, can we make sure they're getting allocated in the right department so the students can have adequate education and standard of living for the quality of life? Can we please do that? Can we please do that? It don't need to be going into the higher ups pockets. It needs to be going into the pockets of the department where students can feel like they are being adequately living good and also eating good and getting a quality education as well. Can we do that, please? I need for us to, I am tired of hearing about these scandals, about these dang colleges, and the misuse of all the funds that be donated to these schools. Can we please allocate the money in the right department so they can, so these students can have food in their bellies, and good areas, adequate living quarters, because that while they're in college, that dorm room and that apartment is their home away from their upbringing. So can we please allocate those funds to the right places so our kids can get adequate education and quality of life living? That is all we want. Okay? Can we please do that? And that's all my ranting on that end. But I'm at this point, at this point, can we just please get on one accord and do what is right for the greater good of humanity? My goodness, it's ridiculous. All right, if y'all made it this, that concludes this this recap of the BET Awards. Okay. If you made it this far, please comment down below a sunflower, and also let me know your thoughts and opinions of the BET Awards. I also want to throw in there that the color scheme of the BET Awards, I don't like it. Okay, can we bring some vibrant colors on to the scene? It felt real dark with the red, black, and white, just like how my tapestry is looking back here. But my tapestry it has some purpose because of the wisdom of the elephant. Okay, can we bring some vibrant colors to an award show and not make it feel like it's dark? It felt dark. All right, but anyways, please comment down below your thoughts and opinions of the award show. And like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all, please help me out. Push me out there in the algorithm because it really helps. I know y'all get tired of hearing that with all these content creators, but when we are doing the work and producing y'all this good content, the least that you all could do is just bless us, especially me right now with the likes. Okay, bless me with the likes, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.